Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel and to another video of money and banking. So in the last video we read about barter system, barter economy, C2C economy, and how did money came into use, and we read about the functions of money, what are the different motives, why do people want cash. So, and if you haven't watched that video, please do check that video. That would help you understand this one better, and the link is available in the description box. So without a further ado, let's begin with this video. So in the last one we read about money. Now we are coming up to the next one, and that is banking. So we all have seen banks, we have been to the banks, we all know that how do they work, right? We know that it is an institution which accepts deposits and it advances loans. We go and deposit money. If we want, we can also get loans from the bank, right? So it is an institution that does both the things. And you can find basically two types of banks. First one, the commercial banks, and then we have the central banks. So commercial banks are the ones which accept deposits from the public, and they provide loan facilities with the aim of earning profit. The word commercial itself, it tells that they are working for profit, and they accept deposits and give loans from the public itself, and they can give loans to institutions, to business houses, to corporations, to individuals, to whomsoever they would want to. And then we have central banks. So central banks we have in India with the name the Reserve Bank of India. It was made in the year 1935, and it is an apex institution which controls the monetary and the financial system of our country. Right, so it makes all the monetary policies for the country for public interest. It is not working for a profit motive. It keeps a check on all the commercial banks, how they are working, and just checks that they are not doing any fraudulent activity so that it does not affect the public. So moreover, central banks work for the welfare of the people of the country. So now let's check the functions of a bank. So the bank performs many functions. So they can be broadly categorized into two, primary and secondary functions. So the primary functions, as we read in the meaning, bank is an institution which accepts deposit and advances loans. So same is the thing. The primary function has got two things: accepting deposits and granting advances. Now the banks, they can accept deposits in many ways. It can be a saving deposits, where the people, they can deposit the money and they can take money as and when, they can withdraw money as and when they want. Then they have fixed deposits, where you deposit a certain fixed amount, and that too for a certain fixed period of time. You cannot withdraw that before the time, but if you want it, yes you can, but then the amount of interest and certain things, they reduce. Then they have current deposits. The current deposits, they are related to the business houses, the corporations. They deposit big amounts, they withdraw big amounts. So these the holders of current deposits, the thing is that it's quite dicey. It depends on them. How long do they keep the amount in the account? So there are no chances that the banks can provide interest to them. Then they have recurring deposits. Recurring, as you can see the name, that it keeps on recurring. You need to deposit a fixed amount after a fixed interval of time. It can be a month, it can be a day, it can be 6 months, 12 months, but it happens to be again and again and again. Not like fixed deposit, where you deposit an amount at one certain day and then you withdraw the amount, or you get the amount after a fixed period of time. Then the second function is granting advances. So obviously, as they get different types of deposits, they grant as well in different types of ways. So the first one is overdraft, then cash credit, loans, and discounting of bills. So usually overdraft and cash credit are the facilities that are provided to the corporates, the business houses, And loans, most probably the individuals, they go on for loans. Loans can be for anything. It can be a personal loan or an education loan. It could be something related to auto or car loan, home loan. Loans can be of any type depending upon the need of the person. And then the fourth one is discounting of bills. So you must have read about discounting of bills in accounts as well, right? So the people, those who want money in advance, they go to the bank and they ask the bank to discount the bill of exchange that they have. So this facility is also provided by the bank under the function granting advances. Now let's come to the secondary functions. The bank performs two functions, that is agency functions and utility functions. So agency functions, something that an agent performs, transferring of funds from one account to the other, periodic payments like your electricity bills or water bills, or if you have rent to pay. So there are periodic payments. There is a fixed date by which you need to pay it. So periodic payments are also made by the bank. Collection of checks on your behalf, portfolio management. So if you have a portfolio, if you deal in shares, that function can also be done by the bank on your behalf. Then periodic collections and the other agency functions which could be provided by them. So periodic collections are also done by the bank for you, so that you don't have you have a hassle-free life. And then there are utility functions which are actually needed by the people. They want lockers, the companies, they want underwriters, the ones who can subscribe to their shares. Then there are project reports. The banks also work on that, and they provide you project reports on various companies. What do they think about the companies? And then they have social welfare programs as well for the betterment of the people. So these are the basic functions that a bank performs, which you can categorize broadly into these four subheadings: accepting deposits, granting advances, then there are agency functions and utility functions. So that's it guys for this video. Please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.